Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. To those of you that don't know me yet, my name is Richard, and I would like to thank Simon for finally confirming to me that I'm actually the best man. This is only the second time I've been best man. I hope I did a good job that time. The couple in question are at least still talking to me. Unfortunately, not actually talking to each other, but I'm sure it had absolutely nothing to do with me. A wise man once told me that the best man's speech should last no longer than the groom makes love. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and good night. I think you will all agree that the bridesmaid looked absolutely stunning. Rachel looks 1 in a million today. And Simon, it's amazing what a bar of soap and a flower can do for you. Quite clearly, no expense has been spared in creating this wonderful occasion for us all to enjoy. And by the way, please don't worry if you've heard any unusual noises during the speech. It's only Simon's wallet groaning in agony. Now I'm supposed to use this opportunity to recall some embarrassing moments to ridicule Simon. But I've been put under strict instructions not to mention the time at Simon's 28th birthday, when he lasted around 40 minutes after a night of 10 straight Sambuca shots and thrown up all over the taxi, or the love of his life, Mandy. The cute pink car he sped around in the driving at 100 miles per hour. It's a bit of a shame his new pretend sports car just sits in the drive like a rust bucket. It won't be long before you'll be making inquiries about a sports version of People Carry Simon. Unlike many of the best men you've probably encountered over the years, who were either old school friends or childhood friends of the groom, Simon and I actually met about 8 years ago on a holiday in Greece. We met randomly around the pool and got on very well together. The more the time we spent together, the more the bromance developed. In fact, we got on so well together, he even stalked me all the way back to Leeds, whereby at one point I thought I was actually in a relationship with him. I felt it was only right to give him some relationship advice when he moved to Leeds, to help him gain a little confidence. Within no time at all, he was wandering around with a flip phone in shades, trying to impersonate James Bond in an effort to attract the opposite sex. I advised him from time to time to revisit his strategy, as he introduced himself as the Spinkinator. Didn't always go down well as an opening chat-up line with the ladies. Simon also liked to dress up a lot at house parties to really show off his personality. And a classic party was themed hookers and strippers. I couldn't imagine why on earth he chose that theme. Speaking of dressing up, he was in his element on a stag do, asking every woman in the bar if he could borrow makeup to go with his nice new revealing peacock outfit. Now Rachel, I think, owns that one. After some time, he decided to make the plunge and move out of shared accommodation to a bachelor pad of his own. I could see he went for convenience being straight across from the gym, although it didn't quite help that he lived straight above the kebab shop. And he even was on first name terms with the woman in the chippy. I've always been very impressed with Simon's ambitious character, and a great example was when Simon took the brave step to change careers through 3D modelling whilst holding down a job. As time went on, his career moved him down south, and being a northern Yorkshire lad, the furthest south he ever went was the M1 service station just outside of Doncaster. I started to notice a slight change when he told me he was going to London to make a career out of 3D modelling. I was a little dubious, as the only type of model he used to talk about only existed in late-night gentlemen's establishments. This is my time, Rachel, this is my time. He often came back to Leeds to visit, and I noticed a slight swagger about him. He used to drink a real Yorkshire ale in traditional pubs, and now he's a southern shandy drinker ordering a white wine spritzer in a champagne glass. He used to eat microwave shepherd's pie washed down with an Aldi lager, but now he's upgraded to an M&S ready meal. Still an appetite Yorkshireman. As time went on, I felt my advice over the years was put to good use when he finally met Rachel. So, as best man, I only feel that I should give a few more final words of wisdom. Firstly, set the ground rules running and establish who's boss, and then do everything Rachel says. Secondly, never be afraid that Rachel will leave you. She spent time training you. She's not going to give that away lightly. And thirdly, never forget to say those 3 little words every day for the rest of your life. You're right, dear. And finally, whenever you're wrong, be a man and admit it. And whenever you're right, just say nothing. As they say, a man who gives in when he's wrong is a wise man, and a man who gives in when he's right is married. Simon, on a serious note, I couldn't be happier that you found your special partner for life. And I know that the two of you will be happy for years to come. And I know that however things may change and whatever fate rolls your way, you'll make the most of everything you have. Simon, we've had some excellent times together over the years, and I know we will continue to do so in the future. You've been a fantastic friend to me, and it really is a great honour to be your best man today. And I wish you and Rachel every happiness for the future. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, could I ask you to stand with me and raise your glasses in a toast to Simon and Rachel, the new Mr. and Mrs. Spink. We wish you the very best for the future. Congratulations. Thank you. That's great.
Thank you very much to all of our speakers this afternoon. We did very well, and it has